Good evening, and welcome to Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton's We vs. C Beyond the Looking Glass virtual event. I am Sajid Sayed, and joining me tonight is my wife Simi, my son Zahid, and my daughter-in-law Muzdalif.
We are proud to be standing in the Sayed Family Infusion Center, where every day dozens of cancer patients not only receive the highest level of medical care, but also experience healing through exposure to many forms of holistic therapy. In 2017, we were introduced to the Cancer Center at RWJ Hamilton, and after meeting with many members of hospital leadership and becoming a part of the family, we knew we wanted to give back to the Cancer Center and its patients.
Charity and giving back to community is a key component of practicing our Islamic faith, and in making the donation to the Infusion Center, we are practicing our faith. We want to show you this plaque with an inscription from the Holy Quran. Indeed, in the remembrance of God, do hearts find serenity. And we pray and hope that the hearts of everyone who uses these beautiful facilities find serenity and healing.
Here at RWJ Hamilton, all care is focused on treating the mind, body, and spirit, which leads us to why we are here tonight, to showcase the wonderful and unique things the Cancer Center at RWJ Hamilton has to offer.
Please enjoy
We vs. C
Beyond the Looking Glass.
Welcome to Beyond the Looking Glass, our first ever virtual fundraiser for We vs. C, supporting holistic programming and services for patients of our Cancer Center and their loved ones. I'm Richard Freeman, President and CEO of Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton. I am excited to kick this event off with you. Located right here in Hamilton Township, our Cancer Center is a hub of exceptional expertise, innovative treatment, and cutting-edge technology. As part of this integrative approach, this holistic program supports a one-of-a-kind experience focused on healing the minds, bodies, and spirits of our patients and their families. Tonight's event will give you a brief glimpse into our incredible Cancer Center and the holistic program. With your help, we can continue to make a real difference in the lives of our patients. So I thank you for being a part of tonight's event. Another way we are working to beat cancer together.
Welcome to the Cancer Center at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton. I'm Amy German, the director at the Cancer Center here at the hospital. I'd like to introduce you to our team and share with you some of the features of our Cancer Center that make it a one-of-a-kind place for hope and healing right here in Hamilton. From the moment they step inside, patients and visitors are welcomed into a bright, open space by our caring staff. We know this is a time of uncertainty for every patient. That's why patients are connected with an on-site oncology nurse navigator to serve as their advocate and guide from diagnosis through survivorship. Our navigators are part of each patient's multidisciplinary team of nationally recognized experts. Individualized treatment plans developed by each team ensure a compassionate, supportive, and comprehensive approach to diagnosing and treating cancer. The generous support of the donors and the We vs. C fundraising efforts has enabled us to bring a holistic navigator to our Cancer Center team, who introduces patients and their families to the holistic healing offerings for the mind, body, and spirit, and at no cost to them. The holistic programs embrace our belief that healing occurs with the best medical expertise and latest technology, but also through exposure to the arts, nature, and spirituality.
Never give up.
Our Cancer Center was designed with our patients in mind. The attention to detail in each space allows us to combine the best in cancer care with comfort and convenience. Of course, we take every precaution to provide a safe environment for everyone. Our newly renovated Said Family Infusion Center overlooks the Bruce W. Bucks Gardens for Healing, which was designed by the renowned Grounds for Sculpture located here in Hamilton. Our sophisticated therapy offers advanced treatment in radiation therapy and radiosurgery. RWJ Hamilton is home to New Jersey's newest and most precise TrueBeam linear accelerator, which provides pinpoint accuracy and in some cases reduced treatment time. PET-CT technology allows us to investigate cancer cells, stage cancer tumors, and plan radiation treatment. You will not find this type of simulation technology anywhere else in our community. And as part of RWJBarnabas Health, patients have access to additional radiation therapy modalities, including proton beam therapy, gamma knife, and cyberknife. Through our partnership with Rutgers Cancer Institute of New Jersey, we provide patients access to the most advanced treatment options, including clinical trials, novel therapies, precision medicine, and immunotherapy. Nationally recognized accreditations ensure that patients can feel confident that their care, services, and technology available here meets the highest standards. Our cancer care team works tirelessly to ensure that every patient enjoys the best possible quality of life during and after treatment at RWJ Hamilton. On behalf of our entire RWJ Hamilton family, I thank you for entrusting your cancer care to the Cancer Center at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton.
Hi, I'm Vinroy Brown, Artistic Director and Conductor of Capital Singers of Trenton, here at the beautiful Grounds for Sculpture, and we are grateful for the opportunity to support the We vs. C initiative at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton.
The Cancer Center allows us to treat patients in their own hometown. They can have access to clinical trials and advanced technologies and multidisciplinary teams that would have required them in the past to travel to a major metropolitan center. That is not necessary anymore.
We are a part of New Jersey's only NCI-designated cancer center, which provides comprehensive cancer care. We are a community cancer center, and what that means is that we are homegrown physicians and we are embedded in this community. We don't travel from far distance, and our patients don't travel from far distance. And that helps us because we are connected to their primary care doctors, we are connected to their other consultants who are involved in their care.
It used to be that you had to travel to major metropolitan cities for cutting-edge cancer care, but with our relationship between CINJ and the hospital here at Hamilton, that technology and those clinical trials come to you in your neighborhood.
When patient comes here, they feel like a family, and we not only understand their physical ailment, but we understand their other aspects of the ailment, emotional, psychosocial, financial, and the environmental factors around them, and try to cater to their needs.
Here at the Cancer Center, we've always believed in holistic approaches to complement the medical procedures and experiences that people have in our building. In the past, we've offered Reiki, pet therapy, and music therapy, and while listening to our patients and through generous contributions, we've been able to expand our services recently to include salon care, skin care, art therapy, all in the hopes of making this process as beneficial as possible, not only to the patient and their disease, but to them as a whole person.
They made it pleasant, if you can make something like that pleasant. My name's Melanie Wright, and I received my radiation treatment for breast cancer here at the Cancer Center at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton. One of the things that I was very interested in when I came here was the holistic opportunities at Robert Wood here at the Cancer Center. I was able to get the aromatherapy, which was extremely helpful for me with my radiation treatments because I am extremely claustrophobic, and it made me able to not take tranquilizers in order to get the radiation treatment. It was very beneficial. Having programs like that, the art, the music, the pet therapy, can bring people together so you don't feel so isolated. One of the doctors that I see here, Dr. Singh, who was my radiation doctor, is absolutely fabulous. When I first met her, I immediately felt at ease. I felt no situation of a dry clinical relationship. She was outgoing, she was friendly, and anytime I had a question or problems, she did everything she could to try to figure out the best way to deal with it with the radiation. They did everything they could, everybody here, to try to make it better, because everybody knew what you're here for. Let's be realistic. For somebody to take 2 minutes of their time to make you feel special or make you feel like you matter, it means everything. You know, it takes a little bit of the edge off of the apprehension that you have, like, are you going to get better? What's going to happen to me? What am I going to do down the road? I was always given encouragement, which I think was a big part of it, that you feel that you know, I got this. I'm completely finished with my radiation, and last month I had another follow-up mammogram and saw my surgeon, and everything is fine and I'm good to go. My daughter has gotten engaged, so I know that I'm going to be here for when she gets married. I'm cancer-free, and I don't go to bed at night worrying about it anymore.
My name is Katherine Byrne. I was diagnosed late last year with breast cancer, and I received my care here at the Cancer Center at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital, Hamilton. One of the many things here at the Cancer Center that I enjoyed was the holistic program, especially the musical therapy. There was Broadway show tunes. There was a lady that was singing, and it definitely brought me back to a time where I was happy and thinking about going to Broadway with family and friends, and it kind of definitely relaxed and kind of relieved the tension, the nervousness about receiving chemo. While you're sitting there in the chair, you're just very open and very relaxed, hearing some, you know, wonderful people singing, wonderful show tunes that you can actually start singing along with. And then there was another part of the music therapy program, a harpist and a violinist. They were absolutely amazing. And kind of the same thing, kind of thinking about the past, kind of music that was played at my grandparents' house when we would all have family dinners. So it definitely brought back those memories, and it kind of made me smile and kind of made me think almost that, you know, I'm being taken care of through listening to all of this music that was from my childhood, really.
Hello, I'm Siriom Singh, and I'm so pleased to be here at the Grounds for Sculpture, We vs. C initiative, Beyond the Looking Glass. And I'm going to play a song for you today called Ramadasa, Sa Se So Hung, a healing mantra. Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang. Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang Ramadasa Sase Sohang.
My name is Gary Schneider, and I'm the Executive Director at Grounds for Sculpture, a 42-acre sculpture garden located in Hamilton. It was founded by Stuart Johnson, a sculptor and philanthropist who had a vision for making transformative power of art and nature available to all. Over 20 years ago, we partnered with Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital in Hamilton on the creation of Grounds for Healing. These contemplative and reflective spaces at each of the entrances, a garden for staff, and here at the Cancer Center, provide a restorative place for individuals, for patients, as they are on their often challenging road to recovery and healing. We know that clinical studies point to the positive impact of art and nature on our bodies and our well-being. We could not be more proud at Grounds for Sculpture to be partnering with Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital on being a catalyst for improving the well-being and health of our shared community.
Since 2010, the BAPS Sri Swaminarayan Mandir in Robbinsville and the Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Hamilton have created a strong bond of friendship. We have worked together to better our community and collaborated on events to instill inner peace for all. We admire RWJ Hamilton's holistic approach in the healing process and are elated to see the progress patients have made through spiritual therapy programs at the Cancer Center. We are honored to support the We vs. C Beyond the Looking Glass event and help further this holistic care. The BAPS Sri Swaminarayan Mandir is a Hindu place of worship where spirituality and the spirit of service flourish. We invite you to experience a Hindu hymn for humanity called the Shantipat. The Shantipat is an ancient Sanskrit slok from the Hindu scriptures called the Vedas. It is recited during important occasions to pray for peace and harmony for ourselves and all living beings around us. Let us fold our hands and experience the Shantipat.
सर्वेत्र सुखिनः सन्तु सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्।
शान्तिः अन्तरिक्षं शान्तिः पृथिवी शान्तिः आपः शान्तिः औषधयः शान्तिः वनस्पतयः शान्तिः विश्वे देवाः शान्तिः ब्रह्म शान्तिः
Shantihi. You may have noticed that the hymn does not use the words you, me, or I. Instead, it only mentions us as a collective whole. Spirituality helps one realize that we are not alone. We are all part of one world. This understanding can give us strength, especially in difficult times. His Holiness Pramukh Swami Maharaj, the inspirer of the BAPS Sri Swaminarayan Mandir, always said, "In the joy of others lies our own." He put that credo into practice in his life. This has inspired many to practice spirituality and evoke positivity in their lives. We thank RWJ Hamilton for your friendship and the opportunity for BAPS to be a part of your noble work.
I'm so happy to join you to talk about our commitment to the health and wellness of this community. Many of you know me. I am Diane Grillo, and I have worked diligently over the past years to ensure that this community has access to the best in wellness education, prevention techniques, and the latest holistic therapies to help you stay healthy longer. One of the community wellness programs that I am most proud of is the Holistic Therapy Program, offered both in the RWJ Center for Health and Wellness and right here in our Cancer Center, where we focus on treating the whole person, their body, mind, and spirit. It is actually the first in our region and our system, and it all started when I heard Edie Elkin playing the harp, and the program grew from there. Have you ever noticed that when you're sick, it's often a combination of medicine, rest, and relaxation that gets you better? That's the idea behind the holistic approach to medicine. Instead of concentrating on just one part of your body, practitioners look at you as a whole person. And as you can see, both doctors and patients agree that a holistic approach is the way to go.
I'm Lisa Freeman, and beside me is Alana Gutierrez. We are both foundation board members, and together, the co-chairs of the annual We vs. C event and initiative.
I think it is clear that we are both passionate about the opportunity to make a difference in the lives of our cancer patients. We have made tremendous progress, but we have so much more to accomplish.
Before we dive into what we have been doing this past year, we would like to thank you, our supporters, who have helped us start and sustain this programming for our patients. Without you, this program would not be possible. Over the past 2 years, we have been able to support a holistic programming coordinator, various musical performances, art classes, massage therapy, spiritual counseling, and many other unique services and experiences for our patients and loved ones during their battle against cancer.
In our current environment, with worldwide outbreak of COVID-19, it was equally important, yet challenging, to offer some of these programs for our patients to enjoy. With our continued creativity and passion, we offer Summer Fest series in the Bruce W. Box Grounds for Healing Garden, where patients, through window, enjoy music, art, and spiritual lectures, and were even able to enjoy cooking demonstration.
There are many ways you can help us sustain our programming for 2021. Please visit rwjbh.org/we vs. C. That is WEVSC, where you can select to support specific areas of the holistic programming, including musical performances, cooking demonstrations, art workshops, spiritual and educational lectures, and much more. Or choose to give overall support of the program.
Whatever you choose to support, we appreciate you and the time and dedication you have put towards our holistic programming. And we thank you for that.
Hello, I am Nina Melker, Chair of the Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital Hamilton Foundation and Vice Chair of the hospital's Board of Directors. Our Cancer Center's holistic program embraces the power of art, music, spirituality, and the human connection to promote the healing of the mind, body, and spirit throughout the cancer journey. I am so proud of what our Cancer Center offers our community, from prevention and detection to treatment and survivorship. It has been a privilege and pleasure to collaborate with the Cancer Center team to grow this holistic program, which would not be possible without the support from our donors and community through the We vs. C campaign. Many of you know me. I love a good party. So I look forward to our 2021 We vs. C program that celebrates the Tree of Life on Friday, June 18th, 2021 at the Trenton Country Club, where I can say face-to-face thank you. Now, I have the distinct pleasure tonight to introduce Dan Castle. His performance is a fitting end to our virtual look into the window of our holistic healing program.
I'm here at this beautiful sculpture called the Nine Muses, and this piece that I'll be playing is one that I feel lends itself well to the beauty of this place. And I think the therapeutic qualities of music, of all music, is very important, and especially how I use the cello to loop and layer melodies on top of one another is very therapeutic and peaceful and brings a lot of well-being to others. So please enjoy. Thank you.
What an amazing group of people who have all put so much time and dedication into what the Cancer Center RWJ Hamilton is today. Without the hospital's leadership, board members, doctors, staff, and volunteers, this Cancer Center and its programming would not be what it is. And from the entire community, We thank each and every one of them.
We truly hope you enjoyed tonight's programming and have learned about what your community hospital has to offer right in your own backyard.
To learn more about the Cancer Center at RWJ Hamilton and support the holistic programming they have to offer their patients, please visit www.rwjbh.org/we-verse-c.
Thank you again for joining us tonight, and we hope you and your family stay healthy and safe.
I hope you enjoyed our virtual evening together, peering through the looking glass of our Cancer Center. The performances you experienced tonight are just a sample of those our patients enjoy as part of the holistic program at the Cancer Center at RWJUH Hamilton. You have a unique opportunity to support this program. Ours is the only cancer center in the region to offer this type of comprehensive holistic healing programs. Your support ensures it continues. We can make a difference not only in our patients' lives, but also in the lives of their loved ones. Remember, this program is also offered to their family members. Cancer not only impacts our patients, but also those who love and support them. Thank you to all our talented performers for sharing your gifts with our patients and their loved ones throughout the year, and for sharing with us this evening. And thank you to our friends of RWJUH Hamilton for your generosity, which allows us to sustain our holistic healing program at the Cancer Center.